this video is for a cosplay look for Eren Yeager, and we are starting off with no makeup. So I've gained a lot of weight for the past couple years, so this cheek shaping makeup technique is something that I love using whenever I have to cosplay. So note how I don't follow the usual beauty type of contour. This is supposed to simulate the typical facial structure of a male face. So if you see, also I'm trying to contour not only the shape of my nose but also the nostrils in the bottom. Also, if you'll notice, I'm a bit rough on my own skin. I am a professional makeup artist. I don't usually have this heavy hand when I do have clients, only for myself, so I'm a bit rougher that way, I guess. So I've blended out the contour that I put. I just used a basic cream color for both the foundation and the undertones of the contour. I like putting highlight near my eyebrows, like in the middle, because I tend to have heavy shadows there. Note also that I am creating an illusion of a longer nose by putting some highlight at the very tip towards the bottom, not at the top. So that's just my way of kind of making an anime kind of nose. So I'm just using highlighter on the areas that I want to move forward. So now I know I've used cream already for the base, but I love using taupe and brown colors for eyeshadow, and I like using them to set the contoured areas. This is so that I don't look ashy by setting it with some sort of translucent powder. Note also that the color becomes a bit more vivid and a bit more obvious, especially in these types of lights. So again, I am just emphasizing the shape of the nose. I am trying to make it a bit longer and a bit thinner. Also for Eren, his expression is kind of deep set in terms of his eyebrows. They're always kind of angry looking, so I also wanted to shade the area under my brow bone. So once again, with the highlighter, I'm using both matte and shimmer highlighter. A combination of both will usually give you a better effect for cosplay. So take note that I'm not a professional cosplayer. I am a professional makeup artist, but the techniques are very different for these two categories. So I like kind of playing around with different techniques to try and get the look that I want. So notice now that as the light hits my face, it's focusing only on a triangular area. So my cheekbones and my chin, I do want them to be the most prominent features. A bit of the jaw also, as you can see, I'm adding a bit of highlighter. Now for the eyebrows, I do like to draw the hairs in individually and then brush them out. The reason for that is I'm not a fan of solid looking brows for cosplay. I do like them to look a bit bushy. Eren is kind of characterized by these very specific style of eyebrows, where in the manga he actually has just strands. So I do like to copy that a bit in a way that's a bit believable, but also still you know, kind of linking to how he actually looks in the source material. Brushing the brows helps to make it a bit more natural looking, in my opinion. So feel free to try anything. For the eyes, I'm just doing kind of a basic contour. I do have very hooded lids, and Eren has these very prominent cat eyes. And for me to be able to do that, I need to shade a lot of my top lid, and I can't also do like a traditional cat eye that most people with deep set eyes can do. So if you notice now, I'm just using a lot of dark brown and taupey gray in order to add some dimension, so that when my eyes open or when I look ahead, there's this visual illusion of them being kind of cat shaped, even if they're usually kind of downward drooping. So the key for my eye shape is to shade in the top lid right where there's supposed to be a crease. So for my eye shape, whenever I open my eyes or look ahead, the lid kind of folds in on itself. So any kind of thick eyeliner that I put on will actually just disappear. So I don't bother with that. Instead, I prefer to use powder shadow in order to give a bit of depth. So again, this is not supposed to be a look that you're supposed to wear as, you know, a beauty look, but it's more for when you're trying to imitate a particular character's eye shape. So again, this is just something that I already do to my eyes anyway, so just playing around with where to put the shadow, where to put the eyeliner. It's more for my eye shape than, you know, a traditional makeup tutorial for just everyone. So I don't want the eyeliner to be too prominent. Eren is male, so I do like to create kind of a no makeup look. The eyeliner is actually just there to emphasize. Some people will wear falsies. My eyes have been sensitive recently, so if you notice, they're actually quite a bit red. Even if I use eye drops, they kind of get irritated. So for this look, I just stuck it with a bit of eyeliner and some mascara, but I decided not to wear falsies. Take note that this was happening at like 3 in the morning. I was kind of bored that night, so I decided to do this makeup look. For the lips, I just did a bit of flesh tone lipstick and concealer, as well as a bit of kind of a brown shade on the lip line inside, and I just put a shadow under the lip. For my eyelashes, I do like to curl the bottom lashes as well, and for the mascara, only towards the outside. I did try an experiment with the eyeliner under my eyes for this one. I feel like it's very camera friendly. If you are planning on wearing this to a con, please use a waterproof eyeliner. Something that's an ink type would do very good. And that's it. Just style your wig and you're ready to go. So I just quickly created this look for a very simple cosplay look. So if you have quite chubby cheeks like me, you can try this technique, and if you have any questions, you can write them in the comments and I'll do my best to reply. But for now, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.